Merry Christmas. Are you ready to sing? Say yes. Great. We're going to start with Deck the Hall with Boughs of Holly. That's one hall, not multiple hallways, one large room. But we should stand. We should stand if we're going to deck a hall. Deck the hall with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. While I tell of Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la. Fast away the old year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new ye lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Yay, good job. Ready, Linda?
I'm ready.
No, the first Noel is number 237, 237.
Keeping the sheep
Joy to the World is number 245. 245, Joy to the World. Joy to the world, the word is come. Let earth with praises ring. Let every heart prepare or rule, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, now gladness reigns. Let hearts their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills and plains repeat the sounding joy, repeat the sounding joy, repeat, repeat the sounding joy. No more let sins and sorrows grow, nor thorns infest the ground. Let righteousness its glory show, as far as love is found, as far as love is found, as far as love is found.
This Christmas, let us open our hearts and extend an invitation to those familiar figures, allowing the old story to speak to us anew. Mary and Joseph, poor and weary travelers, speak to us.
Show us the way of acceptance and love, of saying yes and embracing the mystery.
Shepherds, steadfast and humble workers, speak to us.
Inspire us to be watchful and attentive, to go where we are called to go and do what needs to be done.
Angels, heralds of good news, speak to us.
Encourage us to be open to unexpected messages and surprising insights that transform our lives.
Innkeeper, provider of hospitality, speak to us.
Stir us to share our resources, to help others, and to know our offerings will be good enough.
Beasts of the stall, accidental witnesses, speak to us.
Remind us to be good and sturdy companions to those with whom we happen to be thrown together in this life.
Herod, tyrant and oppressor, speak to us.
Warn us of the evils and injustices of our own times. Provoke us to speak and to act in ways that resist wrongdoing.
Magi, wise and intrepid strangers, speak to us.
Teach us to follow wherever love might lead, that we too may grow in wisdom and in faith.
Star, sign of our highest aspirations, speak to us.
Guide us as we make our way through life, illuminating the path of truth and righteousness.
Jesus, holy child, speak to us.
Awaken us to the light within each life, the sense of hope and possibility in every birth. Help us to know the divine spark, the unique potential we carry.
This Christmas, let us open our hearts that the old story may speak to us anew. And we invite you now to rise in all the ways we do and join together in our words of affirmation as we light our chalice. In the winter season of the year, dark and chilly, let us come into Christmas here. Let this light and warmth brighten our lives and our world. Let us find in the dark corners of our souls the light of hope, a vision of the extraordinary in the ordinary. Let us find rest in the quiet of a holy moment to find promise and renewal. Let us find the child in each of us, the new hope, the new light born in us. Then will Christmas come.
Let's remain standing and sing our opening hymn, number 226. 226, People, Look East.
Our first story from Lynn Unger. Of course, they never consulted us. They were wise men, kings, star readers, and we merely transportation. They simply loaded us with gifts and turned us toward the star.
I ask you, what would a king know of choosing presents for a child? Had they ever even seen a baby born to such simple folks, so naked of pretension, so open to the wind?
What would such a child care for perfumes and gold? Far better to have asked one born in the desert, tested by wind and sand. We saw what he would need, the gift of perseverance, of continuing on the hard way, making do with what there is, living on what you have inside.
The gift of holding up under a burden, of lifting another with grace, of kneeling to accept the weight of what you must bear.
Our footsteps could have rocked him with the rhythm of the road, shown him comfort in a harsh land, the dignity of continually moving forward.
But the wise men were not wise enough to ask. They simply left their trinkets and admired the rustic view. Before you knew it, we were turned again toward home, carrying men only half willing to be amazed. But never mind.
We saw the baby, felt him reach for the bright tassels of our gear. We desert amblers have our way of seeing what you chatterers must miss. That child at heart knows something about following a star. Our gifts are given.
Have no doubt, his life will bear the print of who we are. story from Robert Fulghum. When Sam was 3 years old, he attended the Little School of Seattle, which met in the basement of a church and kept its general supplies in the foyer of the woman's restroom. Sam discovered this treasure trove one morning in late November. Therein was a king-sized canister full of red glitter. Yes. Upside down over his head, all over the restroom, and down the hall, and around the corner, and into the director's office. But before anyone could mutter, "Oh my God, what a mess," Sam, 3, sang out, hands in the air, laughter on face, "You know what? You know what? There's Christmas in the bathroom." There's Christmas in the bathroom. And therein lies the message. Beauty, so said the ancients, is in the eye of the beholder. And Christmas is and ever will be found where it's looked for. Most often close by, most always very underfoot, hidden away in the cupboards of our lives, waiting to be rediscovered in a rebirth of wonder, waiting to be dumped over our heads like blessing oil, waiting to be scattered like red glitter on the walls and hallways of dark December. Christmas will be found in closeted memories, visions, hopes, fears, half-forgotten songs, and muddled stories of a child long ago, and in the story of a child named Sam. Christmas will be found, even in bathrooms, by those who know how to see.
Let's remain seated and sing hymn number 246, 246, O Little Town of Bethlehem.
Silent stars go
Our next story is one of Uncle Wiggily. It's Uncle Wiggily's Christmas. Only 3 more days until Christmas, called Susie Littletail. Aren't you glad, Uncle Wiggily?
Indeed I am, Uncle Wiggily answered. Very glad.
Johnny and Billy Bushytail the squirrels looked from the window of their house. Johnny held up a string of nuts that he was getting ready to put on the Christmas tree. Billy and I are going to help Santa Claus, chattered Johnny.
Good, Uncle Wiggily laughed. Santa Claus can use extra hands at Christmas.
The bunny had not gone much farther down the lane before he heard some children talking behind a bush around which the snow was piled in a high drift. Uncle Wiggily could hide behind this drift and hear what was said. Is Santa Claus coming to your house? Asked one boy of another. I don't guess so, was the answer. My father said our chimney was so full of black soot that Santa Claus couldn't get down. He'd look like a charcoal man if he did, I guess. It's the same thing at our house, sighed the first boy. Our chimney is all stopped up. I guess there's no Christmas presents this year.
My, that's too bad, thought Uncle Wiggily to himself. There ought to be a Christmas for everyone. And a little thing like a soot-filled chimney ought not to stand in the way. All the animal children whom I know are going to get presents. I wish I could help these children. There are probably others who also will get nothing for Christmas.
Uncle Wiggily peered over the top of the snowbank. He saw the boys, but they did not notice the rabbit, and Uncle Wiggily knew where the boys lived.
I wish I could help these children who are not going to have a very happy Christmas, said the bunny to himself as he hopped on. And just then, in the air overhead, he heard the sounds of caw, caw, caw. Crows, exclaimed Uncle Wiggily. My friends, the black crows, they stay here all winter. Black crows, why, a chimney is black inside, just as a crow is black outside. I'm beginning to think of something.
The rabbit's pink nose began twinkling very fast. It always did when he was thinking, and now it was sparkling almost like a star on a frosty night.
Ah, I have it, he exclaimed. A crow can become no blacker inside of a sooty chimney than outside. If Santa Claus can't go down a chimney, why, a crow can. I'll have the crows pretend to be St. Nicholas.
No sooner thought than done. Uncle Wiggily put his paws to his lips and sent out a shrill whistle, louder than any shiny silver whistle that you have ever heard.
Caw, 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 croaked the crows high in the snowy trees. Uncle Wiggily is calling us. Caw, caw.
And down they flew, perching on the bare limbs of trees in the wood not far from the bunny's hollow stump bungalow.
How do you do, crows? Greeted the rabbit. I called you because I want you to take a few Christmas presents to some children who otherwise will not get any. Their chimneys are choked full of soot.
Black soot doesn't bother us, said the largest crow of all. We don't mind going down the blackest chimney in the world.
I thought you wouldn't, said Uncle Wiggily. That's why I called you. Now, of course, I know that the kind of presents that Santa Claus will bring to the animal children will not all be such as human children will like, but still there are some which may do. I can get willow whistles made by Grandpa Lightfoot, the oldest squirrel in the village. I can get wooden puzzles gnawed from the aspen tree by Grandpa Whackum, the beaver. Grandpa Goosey Gander and I will gather in the round brown balls from the sycamore tree, and the children can use them for marbles.
Those will be very nice presents indeed, cawed a small crow. The children will love them.
And will you take the things down the chimneys? Asked Uncle Wiggily. I'll give you some thread so you may easily carry the gifts to the chimneys.
So among his friends, Uncle Wiggily gathered up bundles of woodland presents, and in the dusk of Christmas Eve, the crows fluttered silently in from the forest, gathered up in their claws the presents which the bunny had tied with thread, and away they flapped to the houses of all the children. So softly they made their way, not one child heard them that silent night.
Then, throughout Woodland, great changes took place. Firefly lights began to glow on Christmas trees. Mysterious bundles seemed to come from nowhere and took their place under the trees, in stockings, and on chairs or mantels.
That night was so still, quiet, and dark. But then morning came. The stars faded and the sun rose high in the sky and made the snow sparkle like 10 million billion diamonds. And all over the land, voices could be heard saying, "Merry Christmas! Look at this! Christmas came!"
Near the hearth, in the homes of some boys and girls who had not gone to bed with happy thoughts of the morrow, were some delightful presents. How they opened their eyes and stared, these children who had expected no Christmas at all.
How? How? They were heard asking. How could Santa get down our filthy chimneys? But of course, they knew nothing of Uncle Wiggily and the crows. We'll never tell, and please don't you tell them either.
Hymn number 244 is "It Came Upon the Midnight Clear." We'll remain seated.
These words, written by Jeremiah Jenkins, were told by Roscoe Trueblood. I deliberately requested your minister to allow me to write to you about Christmas. I was a teacher of arithmetic for 15 years in a preparatory school, so I want to write about the inverted arithmetic of Christmas. Christmas differs from figures and sums and dollars and crowds at a football game. Those you can add. All together, gather, get more. But with Christmas, you can add all the Santa Clauses on earth and there's still only one Santa Claus. Or all the trees, there's still only one tree. Or perhaps all the births of children, but there's only one Bethlehem story. Or all the families and there's still one family, yours. It is when you start dividing Christmas that it begins to grow. It multiplies with division. It defies the rules. If you have 6 television sets and you give 2 or 3 away, you have less. But when it comes to the richness of love, the currency of gratitude, or the document of faith, the more you give, the more you possess. To teach is to learn. To encourage someone and give them your faith is to strengthen your own. To love more is to know more love. Christmas is like a lot of things. It can be misused. I think it was never meant for raucous public displays. It's carols not intended to be blared into the streets. Colors probably not meant to be emblazoned like advertising or even associated with advertising. Christmas is the artistry of the world. It is the subtle touch, the gentle word, the endearing act, the loving gift. Share these qualities, divide them, and you will find miraculously that they have grown with division. This is the arithmetic of Christmas.
I invite you now into a time of giving and receiving, where we give freely and generously in support of the ideals we cherish. Our gifts from this and all of our holiday services help provide a great deal of the funding that runs Just Dane's eviction prevention program. Sometimes the difference between a family being out on the street or getting to stay in their house is just a little bit of help with the rent. With your help, Just Dane and Joining Forces for Families are helping people to prevent eviction and homelessness. You'll see on the screen that you can donate directly from our website, fusmadison.org, and find the text to give information there as well. There are also baskets being passed here in the auditorium in which you can place cash or checks. We thank you for your generosity and your faith in this life that we create together.
We stand with eyes toward the east, awaiting the rising of a star, and pray that love shall become flesh and dwell among us, and that compassion shall be born in human hearts.
Let us be still in the darkness of our sacred space and listen to the quiet around us. For even in the quiet, there is the gentle being with others.
Let us feel the warmth of our community, knowing we are not alone, for in the quiet shadow is the glow of life within all.
Let us know in the darkness the gift each candle bears, a small flame, a diminutive light, yet the wondrous gift to kindle another's glow.
Let us be in awe at this moment as we each take up the flame and the light envelops this room as hope for peace and goodwill fill this night.
Tonight, in this community, we have shared stories, sung carols, opened our hearts to the beauty of music. Tonight we have turned to one another, lighting each other's candles in the dark. Tonight we have dared to hear a message of hope spoken once again against the challenge of the world. It is time now to extinguish our candles and depart, to go forward to our lives and to the world.
May you carry this light with you in your heart as you go. May joy be your companion, whether you are with others or alone. May love be your strength, and may the gift of community dwell in your heart. On this night of deep darkness and indestructible hope, we wish you peace, goodness, and joy, tonight and always. Good night, Merry Christmas, peace, and goodwill to you all.